So today's video is sponsored by Skill Skout. Skill Skout is a marketplace for kids activities. They currently have over 60 leading activity partners and offer over 200 online classes. Skill Skout enables parents to search for and book kids activities in one convenient, well-curated place. Letting your kids try multiple activities is so easy and fun with Skill Skout. There's no more need to research or contact more than one activity center. Simply send a direct message to Skill Skout on Instagram or Facebook, or check out their website to book their classes. So the topic of this episode is something na I'm pretty sure na pagdaanan na ng maraming climbers, especially when they were starting out. Now, there are several reasons why people who have tried wall climbing once or maybe a few times do not continue in the long run. Marami pwedeng financial constraints, matindi yung fear of heights, nakaka-feel ng intimidation sa sport, or maybe hindi mo lang trip. So, kanya-kanyang reasons yan, and I think that is totally fine. But again, ang goal ng channel ko ay sana mas marami pang makasubok ng wall climbing at kung maaari, magustuhan nila yung sport just like I did. That's why in this episode, we will discuss how to overcome one of the common reasons why some beginners do not proceed with wall climbing. This is the feeling of intimidation. So in this episode, I will be sharing an interview featuring my climber friends Joseph and Justine, so sharing their personal experience regarding the topic. Moreover, I will also provide some practical tips which I think are essential in overcoming the feeling of intimidation in wall climbing. Before I continue, if you are new to this channel, I am AE and I make videos about wall climbing. If you'd like more climbing content like this, please like and subscribe. So, ano ba yung ibig kong sabihin kapag nafe-feel yung intimidation sa sport? Picture this. Do you remember the first time na nag-try kang mag-wall climbing? Maybe you've been invited by your friends to a climbing gym or by someone, or maybe you went by yourself out of curiosity, gusto mong matry yung sport na to. Pagpasok mo ng gym, excited ka na. Tapos friendly pa yung mga staff sa'yo. Pag ikot mo sa gym, makakita ka ng regular climber doing this. Tapos mapapareact ka.
Wow, ang effortless naman!
Tapos pagpunta mo ng bouldering area,
Wow, ang gagaling naman nilang lahat!
tapos nung ikaw na yung nag-try mag-climb, sobrang struggle. Tipong hindi mo mabuhat yung katawan mo, tipong hindi mo matapos yung ruta. And then after nun, medyo mahihiya ka na mag-try ulit kasi maraming nanonood sa'yo. Tapos diba, minsan iisipin mo, out of place ka yata sa wall climbing, baka para hindi sa'yo to. Now, I want to help you overcome that mindset. If you've watched my previous video, I mentioned na wala akong sport before I started climbing. Nung nagsimula ako, I also had a very difficult time because wala akong upper body strength, takot ako sa heights, and may ibang ruta nun, naalala ko, it took me weeks to finish a certain route. Pero eventually, I was able to overcome some of my weaknesses. And hindi na rin ako masyadong na-intimidate. Now how? I will give some practical tips how to overcome the feeling of intimidation. This is just based on my personal experience. So tip number 1 is to assess your strengths and weaknesses. Now, according to Horst, who is a well-renowned coach in climbing and author of this book, Maximum Climbing, which is a mental training for climbing, to become better than we are, we must first become aware of what we are. Self-awareness is necessary. You have to know your current condition para ma-target mo yung mga dapat mo pang ma-improve. So I'll give an example. In my case, when I started climbing, I had a lot of weaknesses. So I had no sport background, no upper body strength, no flexibility, no core strength, poor footwork. I was afraid of heights, and I had a few strengths, I loved problem solving. I was persistent to learn new things in climbing, and I think I have long arms, So I think positive yata yung ape index ko. If you notice, among my strengths, isa lang yung physical. But I tell you guys, do not underestimate mental strength when it comes to wall climbing. So once you've become aware of your strengths and weaknesses, I believe that that is the starting point. Tip number 2 is to look for a mentor or experienced climbers who can help you improve. Now let me reiterate what I've said in my previous videos. climbing community is very, very supportive. I have to emphasize it again, and I think I've mentioned it a lot of times in my previous videos. My climber friends have actually validated this fact in the previous video.
Once you get involved in the community, it's so hard to get out because everyone there is extremely, extremely supportive and friendly.
Whenever you climb a route and you can't figure out the solution to the problem, I recommend that you approach other climbers in the gym, the experienced ones. If you ask them, I'm sure bibigyan ka nila ng beta or ng way to solve that problem. Now, in my experience, the climbing community is very approachable. You will learn new things regarding footwork or problem solving. If you have the time and resources and you are really eager to be better, I think okay na kumuha ng personal coach and mentor. In that way, mas makaka-focus kayo and train ng mas maayos. John Veloria, who is a member of the Philippine National Climbing Team, was my coach when I first climbed at CCM. So we trained for a number of months and I've definitely seen some improvement in my footwork and my technique. He was there to assist, guide, and train me so that my climbing skills would level up. Tip number 3 is to try and experiment new things on the climbing wall. So what do I mean by this? If medyo nasya-shy kayo, you are really having a hard time to approach other people, pagpasok mo ng gym, wala ka talagang makausap, or talagang hindi mo kaya lapitan yung ibang tao, you'd rather learn things on your own, I would recommend that you experiment new things on the climbing wall. Try to use different footwork techniques, try a different beta to solve the problem. So you have options. You can try this in the bouldering area of any gym or the auto belay area for the top rope. So these areas do not require a partner when you are climbing. You can do this on your own. So tip number 4 is to celebrate small wins and trust the process. Sometimes it can be frustrating if you don't see yourself progress the way you imagined. However, I think it is essential to remember that we must be thankful for the small wins. For example, your goal is to send this particular problem or route at the gym. You don't send it, you get frustrated. So I believe that progress comes in different forms. Baka naman hindi mo alam, nag-i-improve pala yung footwork mo or yung mga route reading skills mo, nasha-sharpen mo. And these are wins na are not really apparent pero important sa climbing progress mo. So in my case, I was going through the same process. I felt frustrated when I couldn't send some problems at the gym. The members of the climbing community were very encouraging. They reminded me of my progress, of the small steps, and I think that is worth celebrating. So let me introduce to you 2 of my climber friends, Joseph and Justine. I interviewed them and they will be sharing their experience when they started climbing.
So, hello Joseph! So, good afternoon. Salamat sa pagpunta mo dito sa interview. And sige, so bago tayo mag-proceed sa pwede mo pa introduce yung sarili mo? Kailan ka nag-start mag-climb? Saan? Tapos, kumusta din yung first time mo?
Ako pala si Joseph and nag-start ako mag-climb around February 2017 sa ROX BGC. Actually, na-expose ako doon dahil sa kapatid ko kasi mountaineer siya before. Tapos meron siyang mga group of friends din na nagra-rock climbing. So itong one day na to parang in-invite siya to have an outdoor trip na rock climbing mismo. Tapos in-invite niya rin ako. So before nung trip na yun, nag-stop by kami sa ROX BGC. Tapos ayun, parang na-surprise ako kasi hindi ako aware na may ganung gym pala dito sa Philippines. So first time ever ko yun.
Hey Justin, try natin ulit. Sige, maybe you could introduce yourself. Kailan ka nag-start mag-climb? Saan?
Okay, sige. Hi, I'm Justine. I started climbing in 2017, but I became a regular in Power Up Tandang Sora in 2018 when I joined this organization, Grip UP.
Hindi, nung first time mo trinay climbing, syempre, di ba, usually, well, ako nung beginner ako, parang hila-hila lang yun di ba? Parang medyo wala pang footwork So, parang ano yung impression mo nung nakita mo yung mga ibang climbers? Ang ganda nung galaw nila or...
Actually, I think it's an ongoing battle for everyone. Parang nakaka-conscious naman talaga mag-climb with such skilled climbers. And nakaka-overwhelmed din, I guess, yung overhanging wall. So ako, actually, napatigil rin ako mag-climb in 2017. Kaya I mentioned.
Yeah, actually dyan nag-start yung intimidation aspect of it. Kasi before, nung mga first sessions of climbing, as in, sobrang upper body lang talaga. And wala pa akong idea kung ano yung mga problem in terms of seeing how they move. Tas parang pag pinapanood mo sila, parang ang dali tignan. Natatakot kami mag-climb dun sa area na yon. So I think for a few months then, yung climbing namin, dun lang kami sa flat wall sa likod ng market. Kasi walang nanonood dun.
Paano mo na-overcome yung fear of intimidation?
So, actually, marami naman akong experiences where I get overwhelmed with a specific route. So ako, normally, I do top rope. And natatakot talaga ako mag-boulder kasi nga, sobrang overwhelming mag-boulder. And parang kung mahulog ka kasi sa boulder, parang hindi mo na pwede ituloy yung route. Unlike sa top rope, natutuloy mo lagi yung route. So for me, parang yung nangyari sa akin on how I learned to love bouldering or at least try other aspects of climbing is to just simply keep trying and look forward to the learning experience. You mentioned na importante rin kasi yung mental training in climbing. And so if you keep thinking of what other people will think when you climb or when you fail a climb, hindi ka talaga mag-i-improve sa pagka-climb. So for me, parang what helped me keep trying new routes or new styles of climbing even though I don't specifically enjoy them is to find what I can learn in that specific move.
Since parang na-notice naman namin na parang very inviting sila, may mga times na nagtatanong ako kung like, if, for example, di ba mag-route climb kami, tapos na-try namin itong specific color. Parang pag nahihirapan kami sa certain part ng route, parang magtatanong kami kung ano yung pwedeng gawin, ganyan. Tapos, sobrang generous nila magbigay ng mga tips.
So, kunwari you mentioned that you get intimidated with strong climbers. Maybe you can approach these climbers, time to be friendly and approach them and ask them what you can do to improve.
I think yung climbing din kasi in general is very therapeutic. So parang in a way, hindi mo rin masyadong maiisip yung intimidation kapag you're in the zone of just wanting to climb.
And siguro mayroon ka bang tips for the beginners na who struggle with these kinds of problems? So yung mga nako-conscious sila, meron ka bang tips para sa kanila? Like how to overcome?
I think ito yung parang sana alam ko before ako nag-start mag-climb. Is sobrang beginner friendly nung sport na to. And kasi since introvert nga ako, parang gradually naging aware ako na social sport pala tong climbing. And malalaman mo rin na genuinely supportive yung community. Kahit nasa isip mo na parang feeling mo ginajudge ka, hindi. Kasi in general, parang halos lahat ata ng climbers, parang bigla ka na lang may maririnig na sisigaw sa likod mo na nagsusupport sa'yo na ale habang nagka-climb ka. So, I think you should just try it out and climb lang ng climb.
Well, nasabi
Just
mo na
keep
lahat.
climbing. Yun lang talaga, actually. Just keep climbing. Kasi I think everyone just improves as they continue doing what they love. Ayun.
Yeah. Thank you, Joseph and Justine, for your participation in this episode. I would also like to thank Aga and Billy for inspiring me to create this video. I hope this video encouraged you if you feel intimidated about wall climbing. Sana may natutunan po kayo kahit konti. And if you have any clarifications or suggestions regarding this video, please place them in the comment section down below. I would highly appreciate the comments regarding my videos. For parents out there, if your kids want to try new activities this summer, simply visit Skill Skout. This April, they are celebrating Sports Month, all live and online. So check out their special packages and free trials for capoeira, taekwondo, basketball, football, yoga, gymnastics, and so much more at the website. I'll leave the link in the description down below. Thanks guys for watching. If you'd like more climbing content like this, please like and subscribe, and see you in my next videos. Maraming pong salamat.